Hey everybody, it's Crew Jeff at New Era Combat Sports, and very productive morning, getting cracking here, and I've had a very positive outlook this morning, and going into a week, I try to make some intentions on a Monday morning. Usually, if I miss this process, my week is a mess, and so I have the intention this week to obviously get a lot of things done, get caught up on the stuff that I've been behind on. And also, just to only try and control the variables that I can control. And I think that's a very, very important thing. And I think, when I don't do it, and I haven't done it in the past, I was a little bit angry, a little bit aggressive, and just a little bit frustrated all the time. Because it can be frustrating. If you're trying to control something, it's kind of like your life is a video game. And if you try to control something, but the controller's not working, have you ever had that happen when you're playing a video game and the controller stops working, runs out of batteries or something? That's kind of what it's like when you try to control things that are simply not in your power to control. The only thing that we can control is in our heads, our bodies, and our thought processes, our reactions to situations. Okay, we can't control other people. We can't control situations. We can't control the world around us. All we can do is use our thought processes and our reactions to things around us to try and potentially change other people, but we can't actually change them. We can only influence them. And I think there's a huge difference in a lot of people's minds. They think they can just you're going to tell me, I'm going to tell you what to do and you're going to do it, or I'm going to try and get angry because this group of people is this and blah blah. Especially right now, you just see it. It's so fucking toxic, man. Here's some advice, okay? And a lot of people, last week I didn't put out one of these videos, and it was kind of cool to see people missed it. And here's some advice, some intention going into this week. Okay? Control yourself. Don't worry about other people. Okay? Stop it. Just control what's in your mind. Okay? Stop trying to change other people. Okay? Change yourself. All right? I'm going to read you something. Okay? I wrote this about a week ago, maybe more. I don't know. Anyway, it got some good shares and some good traction. And, I just wrote it because, I like to write things. So I put it out there and, people seem to like it. So I'm going to read it. It's about fighting because most things in my life relate down to this because it's kind of what I know. But here we go, okay? A right cross flies towards your face. It's perfect. A straight punch. Knuckles turned over well, hips engaged, knee driving slightly downward. Opposite side back is torquing, creating a maximum power straight right. You see the cross coming. The cross creates thoughts in your brain. The thoughts are your own. The cross stays the same. The cross does not create your thought about the cross. You create your thought about the cross. The thought might conjure emotions about it, fear, panic, etc. The emotions bring a meaning to the punch, most likely danger. You created this. Your thoughts created this. The punch is the same. Control your thoughts. The punch is the same. Panic doesn't change the punch. Addressing it as dangerous doesn't change the punch. Nothing will change the punch. The punch just is. Programmed skills will help you. Conditioned thought process will help you. Nothing else. The punch won't change, and you must change. Yeah, you must change. You see, that's the same literally with anything. If I see a punch coming at me and I freak out and close my eyes like most people would that aren't trained, man, it's going to be even worse. I always equate it to hiding under the blankets. If there's someone coming into your house to get you, you're not going to hide under their blankets. It does no good. Okay? It's you cannot just hide from problems. You have to have a tactical approach to problems. So there's a lot of problems right now, and a lot of people are, dealing with, maybe relationship problems, financial problems, obviously COVID and the pandemic and the this and that, and the polarized views of so many people. And you got people up in arms and yelling at each other or proverbially typing at each other. those scream types with the caps on. And, you know, it's just a damn shame, man, because everyone's trying to change everyone except themselves. So if you control your thought processes, like if I'm getting into it, or if I see something online, or if I make a post and someone starts like arguing with me or whatever, I'll be like, okay, cool, that's your opinion. That took a lot of work for me to get there, you know, to just say, okay, I understand that that's you, this is me, this is why this is me, and let's still be friends, you know. Anything really can be kind of like put in there, you know. It's interesting. We can replace the punch with anything, and like dealing with the punch with like a tactical conditioned mindset is going to make it not hurt you, you know. Dealing with adversity, dealing with people arguing with you or debating you, people with even just disagreeing, right? Like someone's angry at you, having a tactical and reasonable approach, something that you've worked on, something that you've trained your mind to do, is going to go a lot farther than just freaking out and trusting your instincts. You know, instincts, guys. You know, when it comes to fighting and arguing and all this stuff, like humans just aren't great at it. If you look throughout our history, we're actually pretty terrible at it. You know, again, everything that I know equates to fighting. So if you look at two people who are untrained get into a street fight, it's actually mildly amusing. It's quite funny. We are pink apes that don't know shit. Everyone thinks they know shit, and the ego is kind of a funny thing, right? But if you watch two people get into like a street altercation that have never been in a street altercation or never trained really, it's hilarious. You know, people trust their instincts. They close their eyes. They're swinging. They're trying to do this, trying to do that. I'd say maybe like 1 out of like 500 people could naturally fight. But then you interject like martial arts training, what we do, and you know, you replace instincts with proven techniques, and you replace thought processes with a reprogramming of the mind, and then your instincts are kind of conditioned to deal with adversity, to deal with challenges. And essentially, like, that's what we kind of have to do with everything in life. You know, we have to kind of like condition ourselves to only control the thing that we can control, and that's our thought process about that thing. I can't control the punch, but I can control what I do with it. Parry, slip, takedown, duck under, whatever. You know, I can't control a global pandemic that's you know, forcing businesses to shut down. I can control my reaction to that. You know, I can't control the people that are arguing this and that about, you know, all the social just kind of travesties and just polarized opinions right now about all the stuff happening in the world. I can't control anybody's thoughts. That's not a variable for me to control. I can control myself, and I can try and show that there's, you know, good people out there that love everybody, that want to help everybody, and, you know, kind of like just be that. Anyway, I'm going into this week with the intention to control the variables that I can control. I encourage you to do the same. And yeah, man, let's get after it. Let's make the world better by focusing on making us better. Okay? That is not selfish. That's actually like it helps the greater good. It helps humanity if we all just worked a little more on ourselves. Stop pointing fingers at people and things that we want to change and screaming at them. Change yourself and influence instead of force. Crew Jeff, howdy cup, New Era Combat Sports. Much love for the chair /Matt chat. Love you guys. Take care.